Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do interesting sort of review, I guess. So instead of reviewing tools or taking through a project or thing, I'm actually going to review a place, because along with the things I do as DIY dad, I'm also a writer, which is difficult to do when you have a family and kids and everything else. It's hard to get some focus. So recently I went on a little bit of an exploration to try to find a place where I could go to focus on my writing and to just kind of take a few days and kind of get away from it all. And I found a place that I'd like to do a little bit of a review of. So stick with me. We're going to talk a little bit about the Wild Rice Retreat up in Bayfield, Wisconsin. So Wild Rice Retreat, and I'm sorry for the audio, it's a little bit breezy today, so it might be a little bit of wind noise, but the retreat center opened up, if you will, in I believe about May of 2021. This used to be a restaurant. So Wild Rice Restaurant is the building right over there, or was that building. They still have the full gourmet kitchen. They do meals here on site for breakfast and lunch. The food is fantastic, and a lot of it is locally grown, which I'll show you here in a moment. Other interesting thing about the kitchen is it is close to a net zero kitchen, meaning there's almost no waste. They're very careful about being ecologically conscious in the way that they approach the meals. So anything that's left over from lunch one day gets repurposed as part of breakfast the next day. They grow a lot of it locally, as I mentioned. The other stuff is sourced from local farms and local produce here, kind of in the northern Wisconsin area. So it's really kind of a cool way to handle that, and the food is fantastic. It's really, really good. It tends to be a little bit more health conscious. So given the type of facility that this is, it's a lot of vegetarian meals, a lot of beans and rices and things like that. The salads, however, are amazing. They had a BLT salad today for lunch that was one of the best things I've ever eaten. So quite good in that. Breakfast and lunch currently are included with your stay, so it's part of the price that you pay for your accommodations. They aren't currently doing dinner, but I believe they're planning to do that in the future. So this is one of the gardens here at Wild Rice. You can see that they're growing their own kale and lettuces that factor into the salads, cucumbers, things like that, that all get cut up and used here for the various meals that they do. The resort itself is broken up into 4 villages. This is Treehouse Village, where I've been staying for the last 3 days. Up here on the hill, it's really, really cool. They've got kind of these landscape trails everywhere with lights that connect all the different villages and all of the public spaces together. I've actually been staying in Treehouse 5, which is that one. And I'll let you see my accommodations and where they do, or where you do, the meals that they don't provide, assuming you don't want to go into Bayfield and hit any of the wonderful restaurants there right on the lake. So this is the main level of Treehouse 5. My room is actually that one right there. But you can see it's all very bright, very open. There's huge windows that look out at the woods. Everything is done in very kind of light, natural woods. It just has a very peaceful feel. This is the common area for these 2 rooms. So for room A and B, there's its own kitchen with a fridge, a little toaster oven, sink, stovetop, coffee maker, that sort of thing. Little dining area and living space. And then upstairs, there's actually a second kitchen and a second living space that I'll show you. So this is upstairs in Treehouse 5. There's another little living area as well as a shared office space with 3 desks in front of these massive windows. That's actually the one I've been working at for the last few days as I've been writing. Then there's a second kitchen and then 2 bedrooms up here as well. So then this is my room in Treehouse 5. This is Suite A. Each of the bedrooms in the treehouse has its own private bathroom, shower, sink, that sort of thing. And then the bedroom space, the linens are insanely comfortable. The mattresses are hugely comfortable too. I've slept better here than I have in a very long time. And you can see they kind of have a little closet space. What you won't find anywhere in the entire retreat is a television. So there is full wireless internet here. It's very good and very fast, but they do not have TVs around, which is actually a very nice break from social media and just media in general. This is a really nice place to be able to kind of decompress a bit. If shared accommodations aren't your thing and you'd prefer a little bit more privacy, Wild Rice Retreat also offers what they refer to as nests, which are these individual little living units, which I'll show you the inside of in a moment. So this is the smaller of the two nest-like spaces. This is actually called a rice pod. The difference in a nest is you'd have more of a communal sitting area and a separate bedroom, whereas the rice pod, the sort of communal area with these wonderful windows out to the woods, and the bedroom are all one space. And then you have your kitchenette off to the side, and then your bathroom off to the left. Very cool, very comfortable, very light. They've all got nice thermostats, heating, air conditioning, all of that, and these huge windows that open up on both sides. So along with the space that you get as part of your accommodations and the sort of main welcome center here at the retreat, there are also several other common spaces that are open for you to use with 24/7 access from the smart key system that you install on your phone. This is one of them, known as the Peace Pod. We'll take a look inside in a moment. This is essentially a small yoga studio. It can be used for other events as well, but that's kind of what it's styled as. So here we are inside the Peace Pod. So like I said, it's kind of a smaller studio that they can use for some of the breakout sessions. There's a deck and off to the front that overlooks the lake. And it, like most of the spaces here in the building, is exceedingly quiet. All of these rooms have very, very good soundproofing. Really the whole environment though is just very serene, very calming, very relaxing. This is the last space I'm going to show you. This is the sauna house or sanctuary. You can see there's kind of a little fire pit and shared space off to the left. I would show you this on the inside. However, there are currently people using it, so that would be inappropriate. So instead, I'll take a couple still pictures later and I'll be dropping them in right about now. So that's most of what there is to see currently of Wild Rice Retreat. It's very cool. It's very relaxed, very peaceful and calm here. I can't really explain it any better than that. It's just very almost tranquil. So that's really all I have to say about Wild Rice. This is a fantastic place to be. My best review, or the most succinct way I can put it, I was supposed to be here for 2 days, and I'm being so productive with my writing, aside from now, of course, because I'm doing a video, but up until now, and then again after this, I'm just making so much progress and having so much fun and just like it so much here that I expanded my stay from 2 days to 3, and I'll be going home tomorrow, whereas I was supposed to leave today. So I highly recommend that you check it out if you're looking for just sort of a break from the normal. They've got something really special going on here, and I'm very excited to see where it goes and how it grows. This is likely a place that I will come back to each year, if not more than once a year. I'm kind of curious to know what it's like here in the winter as well, since it is a year-round sort of thing. Oh, one other thing to mention, those of you who are from the cities like I am, the stars here are absolutely amazing. Crazy bright, really gorgeous, super peaceful and quiet, and just dark here at night in a way that you just don't get when you're in the cities. So this being the end of a dad video, or DIY dad video rather, I owe you a joke. And I'm going to do a yoga-based joke because, well, I'm currently standing next to a yoga studio in a wellness retreat. So what do you call a bagel that's very good at yoga? Pretzel. That wasn't good. Okay. How about this? How do squirrels end squirrel yoga classes? Namaste. Still not good enough? Why is it always easy to schedule an appointment with a yoga instructor? Because they're so flexible. I could keep going, but I'm going to let you go. Take care. Remember, first step for any DIY project is just to do it. Catch you next time.